high-stakes Chem Baron alliance puts the eek in streak as you stock up Shimmer and get powerful and highly illegal items from the black market. This crew is full of TFT exclusive champs, including our old pal Silco, the backline blitzing Yordle Smeech, the chainsaw-toting tank Rennie, and our heavy hitter of a 5-cost Savika, whose robot arm randomly shuffles through abilities, including a flamethrower, extendo punch, thrash, and a tiny chance of hitting a jackpot. You can also pair Savika and Vi with their Pit Fighter trait. Whose Steely Punch hits harder? Join up with the Enforcers to hunt down wanted enemies. This trait gives bonus damage amplification plus more against wanted enemies. When Enforcers catch an enemy, they'll get even more power. This vertical trait has TFT exclusive characters like Steb, a frontliner who will sustain himself and his pals, Loris, whose shield blocks for more than just himself, and Maddie, who shares the sniper trait with the Enforcer's top gun. As the 5-cost for the Enforcers, Caitlyn's ability reflects her leadership and strategic planning, as she calls in an airship to circle the battlefield, barraging enemies with physical damage and dealing even more when an unwitting enemy gets caught in the epicenter, which brings Mbessa and the might of Noxus to the convergence. As your Conquerors rack up takedowns, you'll get to open war chests full of loot. The more chests you open, the more powerful the loot gets, and your Conquerors grow more powerful with each war chest. Everyone's favorite Noxian brothers will kick off your comp as 1-costs, and 4-cost Mbessa will gladly hold on to the riches you've racked up in the late game. Swaps between 2 stances on cast. The first gives her additional range and damage, while the other gives her the ability to dash to the current target, strike in a half circle, and slice everyone in the radius. Only activates when you have just 1 or all 4 unique emissaries, each of whom grant different bonuses. Things like attack speed, mana, or an aura of defensive stats. With all 4 emissaries on the board, you'll have achieved Runeterra-wide peace. These blue-haired devotees of a certain 5-cost have traveled from all over Runeterra to give their all to the cause. Upon losing a portion of your team's overall health, their signature smoke signal empowers surviving rebels with things like attack speed, health, or a brief board-wide stun. The rebels' ever-unpredictable leader Jinx alternates between 3 weapons to deal AoE damage with her Flame Chompers, strike and stun enemies in a line with her Zap, and finally fire off a death rocket that deals massive damage to oh so many enemies. It's like the entire board. You can pair up these sisters by using one of our team-up augments, a new type of augment that will bring relationships from the show into the game. And we couldn't forget Echo and the Firelights. Every few seconds, these slippery speedsters dash about the board, attacking while moving and restoring a percentage of the damage they take. Harness the power of knowledge with Academy, a trait that plays like Exalted but for items. This one's for the big brains out there, featuring Heimerdinger, a ramping, rocket-firing carry, and Jace, a 5-cost for our Form Swapper trait. Violet, Powder, and Vander. These 3 make up Family, a small splash trait that's a great boost to any reroll comp, because Family is stronger together.
While Chibis are the adorable, humorous, and lovable TFT spins on your favorite champions, Unbound Tacticians are the purest embodiment of that champion at the height of their power.
Arcane Jinx Unbound will hit the convergence at the start of the set. This new style brings a champion's unique power fantasy into every facet of the tactician, from their emotes to their run or cast animation to their splash art. Every piece will be grounded in the ultimate version of a champion's power, personality, and backstory.
With the launch of Into the Arcane, we'll be introducing Chibi Caitlyn alongside her mythic variant, Arcane Caitlyn, and new mythic variants for existing Chibis, Arcane Vi and Firelight Echo.
And what better place to hang out with all your Chibi pals than our new Mythic Arena? Vander's warm, inviting version won't last long, turning dark under Silco's leadership of the Undercity. Finally, Jinx takes over, putting Powder away for good, and the transformation is complete. Boom!
Chibi Prestige Arcane Superfan Annie.
Every game, at stage 4-6, you'll have a major decision to make. Choose one of your units to enter the anomaly, a powerful force that will transform them for the rest of the game.
You'll be able to re-roll transformation options for 1 gold, limited only by how much you can spend. Once you're happy with the effect, place your favorite unit in the hex, and they'll come out with the buff you selected.